Today I want to show you 3 positions that I use in the morning before I go exercise, before I go surfing or running on the beach, okay? This is the Back Bubble inflatable body harness. You can raise and lower it depending on the position that you want to use. Buoyancy spring up above gives you that floating feeling, okay? So the first position that I use is the leaning position. So you just blow it up like a balloon. Put your head and arms through here. Just step out, lean on it, and move your feet back a little bit, okay? Now, the bubble is suspending me in an upright position. This is like inversion, only it's upright. And then this is the first thing that I do in the morning, just to relax my back and stretch it, get the fluids flowing. I do like a snake movement, okay? I lead with my hip and then let my body follow. Okay, so I'm just relaxing and loosening everything up. The more flexible I am, the better I feel throughout the day. Okay, so nice. Okay, so I'm going to show you this from the side. Now my heels are flat on the ground. I'm leaning out on it. I can feel my calves stretching also. Everything's interconnected, so if you can stretch out your calves and your hamstrings and your back, it's going to be far more beneficial than just trying to work on your back. Okay? The pressure, you can feel the pain go away if you have pain. Any of the positions I use will relieve the pain. This is a matter of exercising while you're in a pain-free state. Okay, going to the side now, just to show you from the side. Okay, slide my feet back. It's kind of like a skier jumping off a giant slalom. He's out over his skis like this, okay? I can feel my calves stretching. My feet are shoulder width apart. And then I do that snake movement. Nice. Okay, so this gets the fluids flowing, gets the blood flowing, relaxes everything. Okay, now my calves are stretched out. Now what I want to do is I want to do a weightless hamstring stretch. So I stand back up. Now you can raise and lower the bubble depending on the position that you want to use or how tall you are, okay? So, or how much stretch you want, okay? There's many, many ways to use the back bubble. These are the 3 positions I use to get me going in the morning. So I'm going to do a hamstring stretch now. So I just work my feet out. Now I'm on my heels. Now I'm stretching my hamstrings and I'm stretching my calves. I can lower the bubble down, which would give me more stretch, but I'm starting easy right now. So just kind of move around. My hamstrings are stretching. Okay, so now I'm going to go for a bigger stretch and I'm going to rotate myself around. Now I'm focused on the right side. Hamstring, I can feel it stretching. Calf as well. Calf as well. Okay, feels good. I'm just rotating around. The bubble is the only device, the back bubble is the only device that allows you to stretch in all the directions that your spine naturally wants to move. I'm going to rotate this way, stretching out this side now. Feels great. I can feel my hamstring stretching and my calf as well. I'm going to come back this way, do this side again. Nice. Feels good. Okay, now what I'm going to do is stand back up, and now I finish with a big, big stretch. Okay? So you can hang on the bubble low to the ground. This is going to be called the reclining position. So now I've loosened up my back, I've stretched out my calves and my hamstrings. Now what I want to do is I want to stretch out my lower back. Okay? And I'm going to start low, and then I'm going to go full inversion. Watch this. Now this is a lot like yoga, okay? When you exercise on the back bubble, you exercise in a weightless, pain-free state that helps to strengthen you in a pain-free state, which keeps you in a pain-free state. I lower myself down. Pain's already gone, okay? Pain's completely gone, and now I want to mobilize the area. If I'm a little bit out of alignment, I'll feel a little click. Things will fall into place because gravity always pulls straight down. And I strengthen my obliques by just twisting. I pump fluids into my back by pumping my feet against the strap. And I stretch out my hamstrings by just dropping one foot down. And I move around. Feels great. Switch my feet. Now if I want more of a stretch without raising the bubble up higher, just push myself backwards a little bit. There's more tension on the spring, more stretch in my back. When that spring opens, so does your spine. So I'm just rotating myself around. I'm getting a little bit more stretch. And if I wanted to, I could raise it up a couple of inches or a foot or 2 feet. Or, like what I'm going to show you, no pain at all. Now I'm going to go for a big stretch, okay? So what I do, and by the way, you notice that we don't hang by our ankles. We hang by the place where our pain comes from. You place the bubble right where the pain comes from, and then you can actually move it just a little bit, find the exact spot, and open that joint, okay? Now, because of the shape of the bubble, it automatically, it opens the joint structures. It opens the joint structures that it touches once your body weight is on it. Okay, so I've raised the bubble up. I'm going to go just a little bit higher. Okay, and I roll up in there. I am totally off the ground now. Okay, my head is just barely touching the ground right now, and I'm using all of my body weight to open up my back. I'm just going to kind of relax because it just feels... You're using gravity to your advantage for a change. It just feels really good. Move around a little bit. Now I can raise it up higher if I want. I do like my head very close or just barely touching the floor. It's a safety situation. Everything is about safety. To get out, you are now good for the whole day.